having a morning routine changed my life. Morning routines are a lifestyle. Afternoon routines are more of a hobby or a Band-Aid for the day, if you have the option. Some people don't have the option. But if you do, you should always work out in the mornings. So I was 27 years old. That year before, my 26th year, I had an awesome year as an actor. I was in a couple movies. I did a recurring guest spot on a TV show. I started making some money, and I was living my dream. And I was living with my girlfriend. We had this awesome loft in West Hollywood, Los Angeles, right across the street from the Laugh Factory, actually. After a little over a year together, things just weren't working out. And we broke up. I lost everything. I lost all my savings. I had no money. And I went from living in this awesome place with a girl that I really loved and cared about to having nothing. And my acting coach at the time, who I still love to this day, he was such a great influence on me during that time of my life. He gave me the keys to the acting studio so I could sleep on the stage at night because I had no place to live. I had nothing. I had everything in a bag, pretty much, one bag of clothes. And then everything, I would store it underneath the acting stage, which he didn't know about. No one did, but I'd be in class and I would think, oh, these people don't realize everything I own is under the stage right now. But at night, I would sneak into the studio, I'd sleep on the stage, I had a sleeping bag and a pillow, and then I'd wake up early in the morning and have to leave before people got into class. And I did that every day for about 2 months. And because I had no cash, I needed cash as soon as possible. So the fastest job that I could find was being a supervising mentor at a rehab facility, which I knew nothing about. So I took the job, and I quickly realized it was probably the worst thing that I could have done at that time in my life. I did not need to be around that type of energy. Had no idea what I was doing there, but I needed the paycheck. So I did that for 3 months, and I saved up enough money in those 3 months to put a deposit down to rent a room on the east side of LA with 5 roommates who I did not know at all. So here I go from living in this awesome loft with my beautiful girlfriend to now going from sleeping on an acting stage to now sleeping in a house full of people I don't know. I slept on an air mattress in an empty room with nothing, and I would cry myself to sleep because I looked at myself like I was an absolute fucking loser. I remember the only thing that I could control was waking up in the morning and having a routine. That was the only stability that I could find at that time. So what I would do is I would wake up, I'd make a cup of coffee, I would sit outside and watch the sunrise. I always made sure that I woke up to watch the sunrise. And I would journal. And the only thing that I would journal is I would talk about all the good things that happened the day before. And I would journal for about 30 to 45 minutes. And then when the sun was up, I would jump on my bike and I would ride my bike down to the Muay Thai gym. And I would train every morning. And slowly over time, that routine just became instilled in me, and it changed my mindset. I started becoming more grateful for what I had and not dwell on what I'd lost or what I didn't have anymore. And then I started training at that Muay Thai gym so much that the gym owner started asking if I could start teaching there. I'd never taught martial arts before, but again, I needed the paycheck. So I said, sure. So I started teaching there. And then I started falling in love with teaching Muay Thai. And then I started becoming a lot better at it because I had to teach it. So I started spending 4 or 5 hours every single day there. And that slowly built my life back up, where I could quit working at the rehab center. I started teaching Muay Thai. Then I started picking up private lessons. And I started diving more into my movement practice. And I just started soaking up as much knowledge as I could. Fast forward 8 years, I have my own movement studio. And I have my own company. I have a son. I'm married. I have financial stability, somewhat, as an entrepreneur. Goes up and down, but we're building. and I'm happy. And it all started with, I need to be able to control anything in my life. And the one thing I could control was how I woke up in the mornings. That was the only stability that I had at that time. And I do it every day now. I wake up every single morning. I do my breath work, I journal, and I train. And that reprograms the mind. You can fail over and over and over in life. But the one thing that you can control is your mindset. If you have a strong mind, you can get through anything. And then you can start appreciating all the beautiful lessons that life gives you. Because that's what it is. These are all lessons. We're here for a reason. We're here to learn and grow. And either you can let life kick the shit out of you, or you can learn the right tools to figure out how to deal with it and prosper and actually become successful and happy. I hope that helps some of you out there. It's okay to fail. You should fail. Take risks. Keep failing until you start succeeding. Thank you for listening.